She had 82 dogs, giving an entry of 96.
Today, the crowd is looking very well. Could I ask you please to look after your dogs, any dirt to be lifted, and keep the grounds in good condition. A couple of announcements before we...
Class 1 minor puppy dog, 4 entered, all present. Shamdai Sea Coral, Santana Blueprint, Marancine In My Time, Turkane Red Sunset, Marancine In My Time, Santana Blueprint, and Shamdai Sea Coral. And the first one to be seen in Class 1 minor puppy dog is number 32, Turkane Red Sunset. Owned and bred by Miss Anne Ingram, signed by Turkane Simply Red out of Turkane Dusky Lady. Bought 10th of the 2nd, 94. Turkane Red Sunset. Turkane Red Sunset. Turkane Red Sunset. '65, Marancine In My Time, owned and bred by Mrs. Vanessa Rogers and Mrs. Marion and Mr. Gordon Seeney. Signed by Winniwook, Thank Heavens of Marancine, out of Aliquinta As Time Goes By of Marancine, born 20th of the 3rd, 94. Marancine In My Time. Marancine In My Time. Marancine In My Time. Marancine In My Time. 81, Santana Blueprint, owned and bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield, signed by Santana It's a Knockout, out of Santana Drambuie, born 23rd of the 3rd, 94. Santana Blueprint. Santana Blueprint. Santana Blueprint. Santana Blueprint. Santana Blueprint. Number 27, Charm Dye Sea Coral. Owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Hood. Signed by Sultana on the Rocks at Charm Dye, out of Vic Allen's Golden Delicious. Born 31st of the 1st, 94. Charm Dye Sea Coral. Charm Dye Sea Coral. Charm Dye Sea Coral. Charm Dye Sea Coral. Turquoise Red Sunset. Marin Scene in My Time. Santana Blueprint. Charm Dye Sea Coral. Turquoise Red Sunset. Marin Scene in My Time. Santana Blueprint. And Charm Dye Sea Coral. First was Turquoise Red Sunset. Second, Marin Scene in My Time. Third, Santana Blueprint. And reserve, Charm Dye Sea Coral. Santana Blueprint. Marin Scene in My Time. And once again, first, minor puppy dog was Turquoise Red Sunset. Class 2, puppy dog, 2 entered, both present. Suzanne Carr, Barrister, and Ode to a Black Man. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. First one we've seen in Class 2, puppy dog, is number 16, Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Ode bred by Mesdames Sandra and Suzanne Carter, signed by Champion Jippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr at Suzanne Carr, Lady Law Down, born 19th of the 10th, 93. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Number 10, Ode to a Black Man. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. S. Brown, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Bradley. Signed by Santana Storman Norman, out of Vic Elm's Sweet Megan, born 14th of the 12th, 93, and also entered in Class 3, Junior Dog. Ode to a Black Man. 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 Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Ode to a Black Man. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. First was Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Second, Withheld. third was Ode to a Black Man. Once again, first puppy dog was Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Class 3, Junior Dog, 6 entered, 1 previously seen, 1 absent. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Charm Die Triplicate. Forever Oscar. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. Had previously seen Ode to a Black Man. First one was seen in Class 3 Junior Dog is number 29, Charm Die Triplicate. Older bred by Mrs. Margaret Hood, side by Sultana on the Rocks at Charm Die, out of Charm Die Floral Lady, born 15th of the 4th, 94. Charm Die Triplicate. 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 53, Forever Oscar, owned by Mrs. C. Matthews, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Tanner, signed by Fenwick Trimeon, out of Fenwick Natalie Rose, born 25th of the 8th, 93, and also entered in Class 19, Special Novice Dog Irish Exhibitor. Forever Oscar. Forever Oscar. Forever Oscar. Forever Oscar. Number 39, Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest, owned by Mrs. Claire Kay, bred by Mrs. Angela Harper, signed by Champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Hutton Vale Highlight, born 18th of the 5th, 93. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. 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 Number 28, Charm Die Samuel Pepys, owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Hood, signed by Sultana on the Rocks at Charm Die, out of Charm Die High and Mighty, born 4th of the 5th, 94, and being shown by Mrs. Denise Barrett. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. Charm Die Triplicate. Forever Oscar. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. I've previously seen Ode to a Black Man. Charm Die Samuel Pepys. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest, Forever Oscar, and Charm Die Triplicate. First was Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest, second Charm Die Samuel Pepys, third Charm Die Triplicate, reserve Forever Oscar, and VHC Ode to a Black Man. Forever Oscar, Charm Die Triplicate, Charm Die Samuel Pepys, and once again first junior dog was Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Being no entries in Class 4 maiden dog, we move on to Class 5 and novice dog. 2 entered, both present. We've seen Doneymore, Breakfast in Bed at El Nathan, and O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger, and Doneymore, Breakfast in Bed at El Nathan. First one seen in Class 5, novice dog number 22, Doneymore, Breakfast in Bed at El Nathan. Owned by Mr. Bobby Colville, bred by Mrs. Norman Knox. Signed by Doneymore, Barcelona, out of Doneymore, Piece of the Action. Born 30th of the 7th, 93. Doneymore, Breakfast in Bed at El Nathan. 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 Number 73, O'Connell, Clyde Ranger, owned and bred by Mr. Sammy Toman, signed by Santana Storman Norman, out of the Santana Double Scotch, born 10th of the 11th, 92. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. Doneymore, Breakfast in Bed at El Nathan. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. First was O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. Second, Doneymore, Breakfast in Bed at El Nathan. And once again, first novice dog was O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. Class 6, postgraduate dog. 8 entered, 1 absent. Romero Beaujolais. Ravelo, I'm Too Sexy. Charm Die Foster's Double. Santana Wee Snifter. Romero Hopscotch at Cherfill. Marbleton Lifeguard. Romero Hopscotch at Cherfill. Santana Wee Snifter. Charm Die Foster's Double. Ravelo I'm Too Sexy. And Romero Beaujolais. And the first one we see in Class 6 postgraduate dog is number 42, Romero Beaujolais. Owned and bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw, signed by champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Jenroy Popsicle for Belmont, born 13th of the 11th, 92. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Beaujolais. Number 79, Ravelo, I'm Too Sexy, owned and bred by Miss Nicola Warren, signed by Daltonic Blue Boogie, out of Ravelo Young Parisian, born 8th of the 9th, 91. Ravelo, I'm Too Sexy. 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 Number 30, Shandai Foster's Double, owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Hood, signed by Santana on the Rocks at Shamdai, out of Cagney the Cop at Shamdai, born 28th of the 4th, 92. Shamdai Foster's Double. 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 Number 80, Santana Wee Snifter, owned and bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield, signed by Glenfall the Vigilante at Porth, out of Santana Hot Toddy, born 16th of the 1st, 91. Santana Wee Snifter. 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 Number 24, Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield, owned by Mr. Jim Gardner, bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw, signed by champion Rencliffe's Flying Scotsman of Wynnewood, out of Jenroy Popsicle for Belmont, born 30th of the 9th, 91, and being shown by Mrs. Vanessa Rogers. Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. Number 62, Marbleton Lifeguard, owned by Mr. and Mrs. J. Payne, bred by Mrs. Hambleton. Signed by Marbleton Ozone Friendly, out of Rowendale, Too Nice for Words at Marbleton. Born 27th of the 4th, 93. And also entered in class 20, Special Open Dog, Irish Exhibitor. Marbleton Lifeguard. Marbleton Lifeguard. Marbleton Lifeguard. Number 61, Fenwick Bachelor Boy, owned by Mr. and Mrs. R.A. Patrick, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Baharrell. Signed by D. Run, Cyclone Barry at Fenwick, out of Fenwick, Chris Olga, born 23rd of the 11th, 91, and also entered in class 20, Special Open Dog, Irish Exhibitor. Fenwick Bachelor Boy. Fenwick Bachelor Boy. Fenwick Bachelor Boy. Fenwick Bachelor Boy. Romero Beaujolais. Ravelo I'm Too Sexy. Charm Dye Foster's Double. Santana Wee Snifter. Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. Marbleton Lifeguard. Fenwick Bachelor Boy. Marbleton Lifeguard. Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. Santana Wee Snifter. Charm Dye Foster's Double. Ravelo I'm Too Sexy. And Romero Beaujolais. First was Charm Dye Foster's Double. Second, Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. Third, Romero Beaujolais. Reserve, Ravelo I'm Too Sexy. And VHC Marbleton Lifeguard. Ravelo I'm Too Sexy. Romero Beaujolais. Romero Hopscotch at Sheffield. And once again, first postgraduate dog was Charm Dye Foster's Double. Class 7 Limit Dog, 6 entered, all present. Cherrygate Instant Pesetas L. Nathan. Fair Dawn Hip Hip Hooray. Santana Storman Norman. Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Walkon Teetotal. Marancine, That's Cricket. Walkon Teetotal. Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Santana Storman Norman. Fair Dawn Hip Hip Hooray. And Cherrygate Instant Pesetas L. Nathan. The first one to be seen in Class 7 Limit Dog is number 23, Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at L. Nathan, owned by Mr. Bobby Colville, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Trevor Peake. Signed by Spanish champion Llanos de la Irma of Linpine, out of Linpine Porsche at Cherrygate, born 8th of the 5th, 92, and also entered in Class 20, Special Open Dog, Irish Exhibitors. Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at L. Nathan. Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at El Nathan. Cherrygate instant pesetas at El Nathan. Number 3, Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray, owned by Mr. Arthur Barlow, bred by Miss Sue Harvey. Signed by Champion Bittershout Raw, out of Champion Revluck Runnymede. Born 10th of the 8th, 90. Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray. Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray.
It's a very hard one to get to know.
Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray. Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray. Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray.
Yeah, 10 moments and it's something. She's short, she's dark, thin, and a mouse face. And very mean with her sandwiches.
Fair Dawn, Hip Hip Hooray. Number 74, Sontana Storman Norman. Owned by Mr. Sammy Tillman, bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield, signed by Quibus V. Rusticana of Wildax, out of Jenroy, Not a Stripe in Sight. Born 3rd of the 1st, 91. Sontana Storman Norman. Sontana Storman Norman. Sontana Storman Norman. Sontana Storman Norman.
That could be hard.
Number 77, Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. Owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend, signed by Champion Glenfall the Gladiator, out of Champion Jenroy, A Lot Less Bother. Born 17th of the 12th, 91. Jenroy, Edge of Darkness.
Maybe no one told her.
Jenroy, Edge of Darkness.
What's Stoney coming up? It's not for tonight.
Jenroy, Edge of Darkness.
He's cancelled Australia.
Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. 71, Walkon Teetotal. Owned by Mr. Bobby and Mrs. Alison Strawhorn. Bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller. Signed by Don, the Bew Farm of Marmilton, out of Walkon Pleasantly Pickled. Born 12th of the 10th, 90. Walkon Teetotal. Walkon Teetotal.
Yeah. He comes out once a week, takes
Walkon Teetotal.
She's dead.
Walkon Teetotal.
Sunday.
66, Marin Scene, That's Cricket. Owned and bred by Mrs. Vanessa Rogers and Mrs. Murray and Mr. Gordon Seeney. Signed by Marin Scene Jimmy Cricket, out of Marin Scene Lollipop. Born 30th of the 9th, 90. Marin Scene, That's Cricket. Marin Scene, That's Cricket. Marin Scene, That's Cricket. Marin Scene, That's Cricket. Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at Elnathan. Fair Dawn Hip Hip Hooray. Santana Storman Norman. Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Walkon Teetotal. Marancine, that's cricket.
Oh, she is. She's very...
Walkon Teetotal. Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Santana Storman Norman. Fair Dawn Hip Hip Hooray. Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at Elnathan. First was Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Second, Walkon Teetotal. Third, Marancine, that's cricket. Reserve Fair Dawn Hip Hip Hooray. And VHC Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at Elnathan. Fair Dawn Hip Hip Hooray. Marancine, that's cricket. Walkon Teetotal. And once again first limit dog was Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Class 8 open dog, 9 entered, 4 absent. Suzanne Carr Alcoholic. Caterpillar 3 wishes. Turkane Simply Red. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. And Turkane Mr. Pike. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Turkane Simply Red. Caterpillar 3 wishes. And Suzanne Carr Alcoholic. First one seen in Class 8 open dog is number 18, Suzanne Carr Alcoholic. Owned and bred by Ms. Dams Sandra and Suzanne Carter. Side by champion Marbleton Drunken Duncan. Out of champion Suzanne Carr Lucy Lastic. Born 18th of the 10th, 90. Suzanne Carr Alcoholic. Suzanne Carr Alcoholic. Suzanne Carr Alcoholic. Number 26, Caterpillar 3 wishes. Owned and bred by Mr. Eric Hancock. Side by champion Corinne Ryan Dry. Out of Caterpillar Cathy's Dream. Born 18th of the 12th, 90. Caterpillar 3 wishes. Being shown by Mrs. Burnett Whitfield. Caterpillar 3 wishes. Caterpillar 3 wishes. Turkane Simply Red. Owned and bred by Miss Anne Ingram. Signed by champion Ashgate Able Seaman of the Seafeld. Out of Turkane Turnover. Born 30th of the 10th, 92. Turkane Simply Red. Turkane Simply Red. Turkane Simply Red. Turkane Simply Red. Number 54, Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Owned and bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, signed by Dolph, the View Farm of Marbleton, out of Walkon, Pleasantly Pickled, born 12th of the 10th, 90. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. '49 Turkane Mr. Pike. Owned by Mr. Dave Lorimer, bred by Miss Anne Ingram. Signed by International Champion Turkane Toy Boy out of Turkane Sparkling Spumante. Born 11th of the 2nd, 92. Turkane Mr. Pike. Turkane Mr. Pike. Turkane Mr. Pike. Turkane Mr. Pike. Suzanne Carr, Alcoholic. Caterpillar, 3 Wishes. Turkane Simply Red. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Turkane Mr. Pike. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Turkane Simply Red. Caterpillar, 3 Wishes. And Suzanne Carr, Alcoholic. First was Turkane Mr. Pike. Second, Turkane Simply Red. Third, Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Reserve Caterpillar, 3 Wishes. And VHC Suzanne Carr, Alcoholic. Caterpillar, 3 Wishes. Champion Walkon Dutch Courage. Turkane Simply Red. And once again, first open dog was Turkane Mr. Pike. Class 9 veteran dog, 2 entered, both present. Irish champion Inver's Loyal Lad. And champion Jenroy, popped by Cork to Walkon. Champion Jenroy, popped by Cork to Walkon. And Irish champion Inver's Loyal Lad. First one we see in class 9 veteran dog is number 50. Irish champion Inver's Loyal Lad. Owned by Mr. Dave Lorimer, bred by Mrs. Ingram. Signed by Champion Turkane Anonymous out of Champion Turkane Auditor. Born 26th of the 1st, 87. Irish champion Inver's Loyal Lad. Irish champion Inver's Loyal Lad. Irish champion Inver's Loyal Lad. Number 55, Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Owned by Mrs. Yvonne Miller, bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend, signed by Champion Tygarth Glenmorangie of Jenroy, out of Jenroy, Whoops-a-Daisy. Born 17th of the 12th, 84. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Irish Champion Inver's Loyal Lad. And Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Irish Champion Inver's Loyal Lad and Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. First was Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. And second, Irish Champion Inver's Loyal Lad. Once again, first veteran dog was Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Straight on to unbeaten dogs. Turkane Red Sunset. Suzanne Carr Barrister. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Beauconnell Clyde Ranger. Shamdai Foster's at Double. Jenroy Edge of Darkness. Turkane Mr. Pike. And Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On. Turkane Red Sunset, winner of Minor Puppy Dog. Turkane Red Sunset, winner of Minor Puppy Dog. Suzanne Carr Barrister, winner Puppy Dog. Suzanne Carr Barrister, winner Puppy Dog. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest, winner of Junior Dog. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest, winner of Junior Dog. Beauconnell Clyde Ranger, winner of Novice Dog. Beauconnell Clyde Ranger, winner of Novice Dog. Shamdai Foster's Double, winner of Postgraduate Dog. Shamdai Foster's Double, winner of Postgraduate Dog. Jenroy Edge of Darkness, winner of a Limit Dog. Jenroy Edge of Darkness, winner of Limit Dog.
Leave him!
Turkane Mr. Pike, winner of Open Dog. Turkane Mr. Pike, winner of Open Dog. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On, winner of Veteran Dog. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walk On, winner of Veteran Dog. Turkane Red Sunset. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. Shamdai, Posters Double. Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. Tokane, Mr. Pike. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon. Tokane, Mr. Pike. Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. Shamdai, Posters Double. O'Connell, Clyde Ranger. Hutton Vale High Command at Seacrest. Suzanne Carr, Barrister. And Tokane, Red Sunset. Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. Tokane, Mr. Pike. And Champion Jenroy, Put My Cork to Walkon. The final three for the challenging for the Dog CC. Dog Reserve CC. Champion Jenroy, Put My Cork to Walkon. Tokane, Mr. Pike. And Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. Tokane, Mr. Pike. And Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon. Jenroy, Edge of Darkness. Tokane, Mr. Pike. And Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon. Dog CC goes to Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon, winner Veteran Dog, Dog CC, and this is 21st today. Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon, Dog CC, and Tokane, Mr. Pike, winner of Open Dog, gets the Dog Reserve CC. Once again, Dog CC, Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon, Dog Reserve CC, Tokane, Mr. Pike. Once again, Champion Jenroy, Pop My Cork to Walkon, Dog CC, winner 21st today. We now move on to Best Dog Puppy. Tokane, Red Sunset. And Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Suzanne Carr, Barrister, Puppy Dog winner. And Tokane, Red Sunset, Minor Puppy Dog. This is the Best Dog Puppy. Tokane, Red Sunset. And Suzanne Carr, Barrister. Tokane, Red Sunset, winner Minor Puppy Dog. And Suzanne Carr, Barrister, winner of Puppy Dog. Suzanne Carr, Barrister, winner of Puppy Dog. Tokane, Red Sunset. We now move on to Minor Puppy Bitch. The best puppy dog was Tokane, Red Sunset. Now we're under Class 10. Minor Puppy Bitch, 6 entered, all present. We've seen Tokane, Rosy Glow, Romero, Bobel at the Tees, Dress Rehearsal, Marantine, Fusspot, Marantine, Lovebug, and Marbleton, Francesca. Marbleton, Francesca. Marantine, Lovebug. Marantine, Fusspot, Dress Rehearsal, Romero, Bobel at the Tees, and Tokane, Rosy Glow. Once again, the first one to be seen in Class 10, Minor Puppy Bitch, is number 63, Marbleton, Francesca, owned by Mr. and Mrs. J. Payne, bred by Mrs. Hambleton, signed by Champion Juan del Rubica of Marbleton, out of Marbleton, Gypsy's Jewel. born 4th of the 2nd, 94, and also entered in class 21, special novice bitch, Irish exhibitor. Marbleton, Francesca. Marbleton, Francesca. Marbleton, Francesca. Number 67, the Marancine Lovebug, owned and bred by Mrs. Vanessa Rogers, Mrs. Marion and Mr. Gordon Seeney, signed by champion Marancine Cricket Crony at Kashan, out of Marancine Pennies in the Bank, born 11th of the 3rd, 94. Marancine Lovebug. Marancine Lovebug.
Have you had him since he was a baby, or?
Marancine Lovebug. Marancine Lovebug. Number 25, a Marancine Fusspot, owned by Mr. Jim Gardner, bred by Mrs. Vanessa Rogers and Mrs. Marion and Mr. Gordon Seeney. Signed by Winniwook, thank heavens, at Marancine, out of Alakinta as time goes by of Marancine, born 20th of the 3rd, 94. Marancine Fusspot. Marancine Fusspot. Marancine Fusspot. Marancine Fusspot. Dress Rehearsal, owned and bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw, signed by champion Tygarth Pasherenk at Seacrest, out of Seacrest Stage Struck, born 7th of the 1st, 94. Dress Rehearsal. Dress Rehearsal. Dress Rehearsal. Dress Rehearsal. Number 64, Romero Bobel at the Tees, owned by Mrs. Dawn Pinnock, bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw, signed by Romero Beaujolais, out of Romero Scotch on the Rocks, born 24th of the 12th, 93. Romero Bobel at the Tees. 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 Turkane Rosy Glow, owned and bred by Miss Anne Ingram, signed by Turkane Simply Red, out of Turkane Dusky Lady, born 10th of the 2nd, 94. Turkane Rosy Glow. Turkane Rosy Glow. Turkane Rosy Glow. Turkane Rosy Glow. Marbleton Francesca. Marancine Lovebug, Marancine Fusspot, Dress Rehearsal, Romero Bobel at Natties, Tacane Rosy Glow, Romero Bobel at Natties, Dress Rehearsal, Marancine Fusspot, Marancine Lovebug, and Marbleton Francesca versus Romero Bobel at Natties. Second, Marancine Lovebug. Third, Tacane Rosy Glow, Reserve Dress Rehearsal, and VHC Marancine Fusspot. Dress Rehearsal, Tacane Rosy Glow, Marancine Fusspot. And once again, first minor puppy bitch was Romero Bobel at Natties. Class 11, puppy bitch, 5 entered, all present. Tacane, Dutch Courage. Kenu, second to none. Suzanne Carr, Laura Biding. Dysart, Flaming Ember. And Shack Attack, first edition. Dysart, Flaming Ember. Suzanne Carr, Laura Biding. Kenu, second to none. And Tacane, Dutch Courage. First machine in Class 11, puppy bitch is number 35, Tacane, Dutch Courage. Owned and bred by Miss Anne Ingram, signed by champion Walkon, Dutch Courage, out of Irish champion Tacane, Stalemate, born 26 of the 9th, 93. Tacane, Dutch Courage. Tacane, Dutch Courage. Tacane, Dutch Courage. Number 58, Kenu, second to none. Owned by K. Moore, bred by J. Miller. Signed by Cherrygate Instant Passators at El Nathan, out of El Nathan Royal Wonder, born 23rd of the 11th, 93. And entered in classes 12, 14 and 15, junior bitch, novice bitch and postgraduate bitch. Kenu, second to none. Kenu, second to none. Kenu, second to none. Number 19, Suzanne Carr, Laura Biding. Owned and bred by Ms. Dams Sandra and Suzanne Carter. Signed by champion Jippendale Coincidental for Suzanne Carr, out of Suzanne Carr, Lady Law Down, born 19th of the 10th, 93. Suzanne Carr, Laura Biding. Suzanne Carr, Laura Biding. Suzanne Carr, Laura Biding. '82, Dysart, Flaming Ember. Owned by Mr. M. Wilson, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Boyd. Signed by Cherrygate Instant Passators at El Nathan, out of El Nathan Sure Flyer, born 13th of the 10th, 93. Dysart, Flaming Ember. Dysart, Flaming Ember. Dysart, Flaming Ember. 51, Shack Attack, first edition. Owned by Mr. Dave Lorimer, bred by Miss Zoe Bartlett. Signed by champion Tygarth Pashering at Seacrest, out of the Sundine Illicit Affair at Shack Attack, born 6th of the 11th, 93. Shack Attack, first edition. Shack Attack, first edition. Shack Attack, first edition. Turkane Dutch Courage. Canoe second to none. Suzanne Carr Law Abiding. Dysart Flaming Ember. And Shack Attack first edition. Dysart Flaming Ember. Suzanne Carr Law Abiding. Canoe second to none. And once again first puppy bitch was Turkane Dutch Courage. First was Shack Attack first edition, second Turkane Dutch Courage, third Suzanne Carr Law Abiding, reserve Dysart Flaming Ember, BHC Canoe second to none. Dysart Flaming Ember, Suzanne Carr Law Abiding, Turkane Dutch Courage, and once again first puppy bitch was Shack Attack first edition. We now move on to Class 12, Junior Bitch. 7 entered, 1 previously seen, 1 absent. We've seen Marbleton Wonderful Whisper, Romero Solitaire for Natif, Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. Previously seen, Canoe second to none. Valdenton, She's Got the Look. Tygarth Pink Champers. Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Previously seen, Canoe second to none. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. Romero Solitaire for Natees and Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. First one seen in Class 12, Junior Bitches, number 69, Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Owned by Mr. N. Simpson, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Blackwell. Signed by Marbleton Ozone Friendly out of Marbleton Butterfield. Born 7th of the 5th, 93. And also entered in Class 22, Special Open Bitch Irish Exhibitor. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. 44 Romero Solitaire for Natees, owned by Miss Dams Mandy Laidlaw and Dawn Pilling, and bred by Mrs. Mandy Laidlaw. Signed by Soles Whatever You Want for Manic, out of Jenroy Popsicle for Belmont, born 3rd of the 7th, 93. Romero Solitaire for Natees. Romero Solitaire or Natees. Romero Solitaire or Natees. Number 9, Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews, owned by Mrs. Margaret Brannigan, bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield. Signed by Santana Wee Snifter out of Glenfall, sparring partner at Santana. Born 21st of the 4th, 93, and also entered Class 22, Special Open Bitch Irish Exhibitor. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. 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 Number 4, Valdenton, She's Got the Looks, owned by Mrs. Denise and Mr. Philip Barrett, bred by Miss Dams Denise Barrett and Doris Andrews, signed by Genesis Turn It On Again, out of Valdenton Cover Girl, bought 12th of the 9th, 93. Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Number 36, Tygarth Pink Champers, owned by Miss Anne Ingram, bred by Miss Sheila Cartwright, signed by Champion Fletcher at Sunhawk Norwich, out of Champion Tygarth Pink Pussycat, for 22nd of the 7th, 93. Tygarth Pink Champers. Tygarth Pink Champers. Tygarth Pink Champers. Tygarth Pink Champers. Mobbleton Wonderful Whisper. Romero Solitaire for Natties. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Tygarth Pink Champers. And previously seen Canoe Second to None. Tygarth Pink Champers. Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. Romero Solitaire for Natties. And Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. First was Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Second, Tygarth Pink Champers. Third, Romero Solitaire for Natties. Reserve, Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. And VHC Canoe Second to None. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burndrews. Romero Solitaire for Natties. Tygarth Pink Champers. And once again first, Junior Bitch was Valdenton, She's Got the Looks. Class 13, Maiden Bitch, Walkon Midnight Madness, and Mulbray Really Sharp. Mulbray Really Sharp, and Walkon Midnight Madness. Class 13, Maiden Bitch, 2 entered, and both present. First one we're seeing in Class 13, Maiden Bitch, number 72. Walkon Midnight Madness, owned by Mr. Bobby and Mrs. Ellison Strawhorn, bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller. Signed by Champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon, out of Champion Walkon Smash and Grab, born 8th of the 12th, 92. Walkon Midnight Madness. Walkon Midnight Madness. Walkon Midnight Madness. Number 8, Mulbray Really Sharp, owned and bred by Mr. Stewart and Mrs. Janice Brasher, signed by Santanook's Burlington Bertie, out of Mowbray, Ryan's daughter, born 10th of the 9th, 93. Mowbray, really sharp. Mowbray, really sharp. Mowbray, really sharp. Walkon, Midnight Madness. Mowbray, really sharp. Walkon, Midnight Madness. First was Mowbray, really sharp. Second, Walkon, Midnight Madness. And once again, first maiden bitch was Mowbray, really sharp. Class 14, novice bitch. 6 entered, 1 previous seen, 2 absent. Santana Castanet. Persian Revival. Jenroy, Gilt Edged. And previously seen, Canoe, second to none. Jenroy, Gilt Edged. Persian Revival. And Santana Castanet. First one seen in class 14 novice bitch at number 52, Santana Castanet. Owned by Mr. Danny McAladden, bred by Mrs. Bernadette Whitfield, signed by the Spanish champion Llanos de la Ermo of Limpine, out of Jenroy, not a stripe in sight, born 27th of the 6th, 92, Santana Castanet. Santana Castanet. Santana Castanet. '75 Persian Revival, owned and bred by Mr. Sammy Toman, signed by Santana Storman Norman out of Flamingo Rose, born 11th of the 5th, 92. Persian Revival. Persian Revival. Persian Revival. Number 78, Jenroy Gilt Edged, owned and bred by Mrs. Jenny Townsend. Signed by Jenroy Edge of Darkness, out of Jenroy Pocket Full of Rye, 1/8th of the 6th, 93. Jenroy Gilt Edged. Jenroy Gilt Edged. Jenroy Gilt Edged. And previously seen, Canoe, second to none. Canoe, second to none. Santana Castanet. Persian Revival, Jenroy Gilt Edged, previously seen Canoe second to none. Santana Castanet, Santana Castanet, Persian Revival, Jenroy Gilt Edged, previously seen Canoe second to none. First was Jenroy Gilt Edged, second Persian Revival, third Santana Castanet, reserve Canoe second to none. Santana Castanet, Persian Revival, Jenroy Gilt Edged. Class 15, postgraduate bitch, 8 entered, 1 previously seen, 3 absent. Sanfei, Dusky Beauty, Syllabub Athena at Daltami, Loomis Empire Star, Cricket Crazy of Marancine, Loomis Empire Star, Syllabub Athena at Daltami, and Sanfei Dusky Beauty. First one was seen in class 15, postgraduate bitch, number 31, Sanfei Dusky Beauty. Owned and bred by Mr. Ralph and Mrs. Susan Huntley. Signed by champion Glenn Fall the Gladiator at Brand's theme song at Sanfei. Born 18th of the 9th, 92. Sanfei Dusky Beauty. Sanfei Dusky Beauty. Sanfei Dusky Beauty. Sanfei Dusky Beauty. Number 11, Syllabub Athena at Daltami. Owned by Mrs. Margaret Brunton, bred by Miss Lintz. Signed by champion Tygarth Ushering at Seacrest, out of Abbeythorne, Jemima Shaw. Born 11th of the 12th, 92, and being shown by Miss Nicola Warren. Syllabub Athena at Daltami. Syllabub Athena at Daltami. Syllabub Athena at Daltami. 47, Loomis Empire Star. Owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Lewis. Signed by No Star Playtime out of Loomis Golden Flash. Born 24th of the 9th, 92. Loomis Empire Star. Loomis Empire Star. Loomis Empire Star. Loomis Empire Star. 68, Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Owned by Mrs. Vanessa Rogers and Mrs. Moran and Mr. Gordon Senior and Miss Trudy Sanch. Bred by Alfred. Signed by Marancine Jiminy Cricket out of Tygarth Capella. Born 7th of the 1st, 92. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Sanfei Dusky Beauty. Syllabub Athena at Daltami. Loomis Empire Star, Cricket Crazy of Marancine, and previously seen Canoe Second to None. First was Cricket Crazy of Marancine, second Samfay Dusky Beauty, third Syllabub Athena at Deltami, reserve Canoe Second to None, VHC Loomis Empire Star. Canoe Second to None, Syllabub Athena at Deltami, Samfay Dusky Beauty, and once again first postgraduate pitch was Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Class 16 limit pitch, 6 entered, 2 absent. Walkon It's Crunchy, Loomis Golden Flash. O'Connell Graceful Charm, Valdenton Dark and Trendy, Valdenton Dark and Trendy, O'Connell Graceful Charm, Loomis Golden Flash, and Walkon It's Crunchy. First one seen in class 16 limit pitch is number 56, Walkon It's Crunchy, owned and bred by Miss Yvonne Miller, side by champion Glenfall the Gladiator, and of champion Walkon Smashed Again, born 27th of the 6th, 91. Walkon It's Crunchy. Walkon It's Crunchy. Walkon It's Crunchy. Walkon It's Crunchy. 48 Loomis Golden Flash, owned and bred by Mrs. Margaret Lewis, side by Wheelwright Whiskey Ginger, out of Loomis Moonlight Symphonic Harmony, born 17th of the 8th, 90. Loomis Golden Flash. Loomis Golden Flash. Loomis Golden Flash. '76 O'Connell Graceful Charm, owned and bred by Mr. Sammy Towman, side by Santana Storman Norman, out of Santana Double Scotch, born 10th of the 11th, 92. O'Connell Graceful Charm. O'Connell Graceful Charm. O'Connell Graceful Charm. Number 5, Valdenton Dark and Trendy, owned by Mrs. Denise and Mr. Philip Barrett, bred by Miss Dams Denise Barrett and Doris Andrews, signed by Valdenton Tropical Storm, out of Luke's Trendy at Marbleton, born 6th of the 4th, 90. Valdenton Dark and Trendy. Valdenton Dark and Trendy. Valdenton Dark and Trendy. Valdenton Dark and Trendy. Walkon It's Crunchy.
You made you
Loomis Golden Flash, O'Connell Graceful Charm, Valdenton Dark and Trendy, O'Connell Graceful Charm, Loomis Golden Flash, and Walkon It's Crunchy. First, Walkon It's Crunchy. Second, O'Connell Graceful Charm. Third, Loomis Golden Flash. Reserve Valdenton Dark and Trendy. Loomis Golden Flash. O'Connell Graceful Charm. And once again, first limit pitch was Walkon It's Crunchy. Class 17 open pitch, 7 entered, 2 absent. Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme.
That's crunchy baked. This is proper baked.
Valdenton What a Stunner. Champion Walkon Smash and Grab. Valdenton What a Stunner. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. And Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Valdenton What a Stunner. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. And Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. First one we're seen in class 17 open pitch is number 60. Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Owned by Mr. P.O. Rourke, bred by Mrs. Yvonne Miller. Side by champion Walkon Dutch Courage out of Walkon Monopoly on 29th of the 3rd, 92. Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Irish champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Number 20, champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. Owned by Mr. Joe and Mrs. Christine Chadwick, bred by Miss Sue Harvey. Signed by champion Santanoaks Robbie Redcoat. Out of Fair Dawn This and That, born 20th of the 9th, 90. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. Number 6, Valdenton What a Stunner. Owned by Mrs. Denise and Mr. Philip Barrett, bred by Miss Dames Denise Barrett and Doris Andrews. Signed by Landamere Louis out of Saturday Girl at Marbleton, born 20th of the 9th, 91. Valdenton What a Stunner. Valdenton What a Stunner. Valdenton What a Stunner. Valdenton What a Stunner. '57 champion Walkon Smash and Grab. Owned and bred by Miss Yvonne Miller. Signed by champion Tygarth Blue Kiwi. Out of champion Walkon Smashed Again, born 22nd of the 2nd, 90. Champion Walkon Smash and Grab. 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 Number 7, Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart, owned by Mrs. J. Boyd, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Simpson, signed by Wanda Robert Coolidge, out of Triglyph Witching Hour, born 9th of the 12th, 92. Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart. Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart. Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart. Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. Valdenton Water Stunner. Champion Walkon Smash and Grab. And Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart. First with Irish Champion Rough and Return at Kelvern. Second Champion Walkon Smash and Grab. Third Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart. Reserve Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. And VHC Valdenton Water Stunner. Champion Fair Dawn Easy Lover at La Creme. Irish Champion Triglyph Coolwich at Dysart. Champion Walkon Smash and Grab. And Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern was first in open bitch. Now it moved straight on to unbeaten bitches because there were no entries in Class 18 veteran bitch. Romero Bobel at Natties. Shack Attack First Edition. Valdenton She's Got the Look. Mulbray Really Sharp. Jenroy Gilt Edged. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Walkon It's Crunchy. And Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Kelvern. Walkon It's Crunchy. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Jenroy Gilt Edged. Mulbray Really Sharp. Valdenton She's Got the Look. Shack Attack First Edition. And Romero Bobel at Natties. Romero Bobel at Natties, winner minor puppy bitch. Romero Bobel at Natties, winner minor puppy bitch. Shack Attack First Edition, winner of puppy bitch. Shack Attack First Edition, winner of puppy bitch. Valdenton She's Got the Look, winner of a junior bitch. Valdenton She's Got the Look, winner of a junior bitch. Mulbray Really Sharp, winner of maiden bitch. Mulbray Really Sharp, winner of maiden bitch. Jenroy Gilt Edged, winner of a novice bitch. Jenroy, Gilt Edged, winner of a novice bitch. Jenroy Gilt-Edged, winner of Novice Bitch. Cricket Crazy of Marancine, winner Postgraduate Bitch. Cricket Crazy of Marancine, winner Postgraduate Bitch. Walkon It's Crunchy, winner of Limit Bitch. Walkon It's Crunchy, winner of a Limit Bitch. Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern, winner of Open Bitch. Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern, winner of Open Bitch. Walkon It's Crunchy. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Jenroy Gilt-Edged. Mulbray Really Sharp. Valdenton She's Got the Look. Shack Attack First Edition. Romero Bobel at Natties. Shack Attack First Edition. Valdenton She's Got the Looks. Mowbray Really Sharp. Jenroy Gilt-Edged. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Walkon It's Crunchy. And Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern. Final selection are Valdenton She's Got the Looks, Jenroy Gilt-Edged, Cricket Crazy of Marancine, and Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern. Valdenton She's Got the Looks, Jenroy Gilt-Edged, Cricket Crazy of Marancine, and Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern. Valdenton She's Got the Looks, Jenroy Gilt-Edged, Cricket Crazy of Marancine, and Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern. Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern. Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Jenroy Gilt-Edged. Valdenton She's Got the Look. Jenroy Gilt-Edged. Cricket Crazy of Marancine, and Irish Champion Walkon Rough and Return at Calvern. Bitch CC goes to Jenroy Gilt-Edged. Bitch CC winner at the Irish Boxer Club. Jenroy Gilt-Edged. And reserve CC goes to Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Once again, bitch CC, Jenroy Gilt-Edged. Bitch reserve CC, Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Once again, bitch CC, Jenroy Gilt-Edged. And bitch reserve CC, Cricket Crazy of Marancine. Best bitch puppy is between Romero Bobel at Natties, winner Minor Puppy Bitch, and Shack Attack First Edition, winner of Puppy Bitch. Shack Attack First Edition, Puppy Bitch winner. And Romero Bobel at Natties, Minor Puppy Bitch winner. This is the best bitch puppy. Romero Bobel at Natties and Shack Attack First Edition. The best bitch puppy. Romero Bobel at Natties winner minor puppy bitch. Romero Bobel at Natties. Shack Attack first edition winner of puppy bitch. Shack Attack first edition. Shack Attack first edition. And Romero Bobel at Natties is best bitch puppy. Once again, best bitch puppy Romero Bobel at Natties. Best in show is between champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon, veteran dog winner Dog CC got his 21st today, and Jenroy Gilt Edged. Novice bitch winner bitch CC I think was her first. This is the best in show. Champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon. Champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon, winner veteran dog CC 21st, and Jenroy Gilt Edge, novice bitch winner bitch CC winner. This is the best in show. Champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon. And Jenroy Gilt Edged. Stintails in both CC winners. Champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon. And Jenroy Gilt Edged. Best in show goes to Jenroy Gilt Edged. Best opposite sex, champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon. Once again, best in show, Jenroy Gilt Edged. Best opposite sex, champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon. Jenroy Gilt Edged, best in show, and champion Jenroy Pop My Cork to Walkon, best opposite sex. Best puppy is between Turkane Red Sunset, minor puppy dog, and best dog puppy. And Romero Bobel at Natties, minor puppy bitch, and best bitch puppy. This is for best puppy in show. Romero Bobel at Natties and Turkane Red Sunset. Turkane Red Sunset, best dog puppy, and Romero Bobel at Natties, best bitch puppy. Turkane Red Sunset, minor puppy dog and best dog puppy. Turkane Red Sunset. And Romero Bobel at Natties, minor puppy bitch and best bitch puppy. Romero Bobel at Natties. Turkane Red Sunset and Romero Bobel at Natties. Best puppy goes to Turkane Red Sunset. Once again, best puppy at the Irish Boxer Dog Club show is Turkane Red Sunset. We are now on to Class 19 Special Novice Dog, Irish Exhibitor 1 entered. Forever Amber, number 53, gets a first Special Novice Dog. Forever Oscar, first Special Novice Dog. All the special classes that we've all previously seen. Class 20 Special Open Dog, Irish Exhibitor 3 entries. We've seen Fenwick Bachelor Boy, Marbleton Lifeguard, and Cherrygate Instant Pesatus and Al Nathan. Marbleton Lifeguard and Fenwick Bachelor Boy. All previously seen. Fenwick Bachelor Boy, Fenwick Bachelor Boy, Marbleton Lifeguard, Marbleton Lifeguard, and Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at El Nathan. Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at El Nathan. Fenwick Bachelor Boy, Marbleton Lifeguard, and Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at El Nathan. First was Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at El Nathan, second Fenwick Bachelor Boy, and third Marbleton Lifeguard. Fenwick Bachelor Boy, and once again first special open dog, Cherrygate Instant Pesetas at El Nathan. Class 21 Special Novice Bitch, Irish Exhibitors, 1 entered. Number 63, Marbleton Francesca. Only 1 entered in Special Novice Bitch is Marbleton Francesca. In number 63, Marbleton Francesca, the only entry in Class 21 Special Novice Bitch, Irish Exhibitor. First in Class 21 Special Novice Bitch was Marbleton Francesca. Class 22 Special Open Bitch, Irish Exhibitor, 4 entered, 2 absent. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burn Drews, and Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper, and Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burn Drews. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burn Drews.
Thanks, my love.
And Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burn Drews. And Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. First was Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burn Drews, second Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. Once again, first special bitch was Santana Bobby Dazzler at Burn Drews. Class 23 Children's Handling. Number 67 Morancine Lovebug, handled by Laura Rogers. Number 69 Marbleton Wonderful Whisper, and Morancine Lovebug. Against the Class 23 Children's Handling. Morancine Lovebug being handled by Laura Rogers. Morancine Lovebug. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. I'm not sure who's handling. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. And number 4, Val Denton, She's Got the Looks, handled by Philip Barrett. Number 4, Val Denton, She's Got the Looks. Val Denton, She's Got the Looks. Laura Rogers with Marcine Lovebug. Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. And Val Denton, She's Got the Looks with Philip Barrett. Swapping dogs. Laura Rogers, Marbleton Wonderful Whispers handler, and Philip Barrett. First was Valdette and She's Got the Looks, second Marbleton Wonderful Whisper, and third Marcine Lovebug. Laura Rogers. Second was Marbleton Wonderful Whisper. And first children's handling was Philip Barrett with Val Denton, She's Got the Looks. The 1994 Santana Boxer video collection comprises, to date, Midland Boxer Club Bitches, Crufts, Scottish Boxer Club, Essex and Eastern Counties Boxer Club, Bitches Only,